I've been watching anime for the greater part of 3 years now, and I'd like to think I'm pretty experienced in everything. So today I decided to break character a bit, and I'd like to take you through the average journey. And with every journey there is only one place to start: Sword Art Online. That's right, folks. I started with everyone's favorite isekai boy, Kirito. Now, I can't lie that when I first watched the show, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Then I watched literally anything else. And in case you are new to anime and don't quite understand, SAO sucks. Moving on. After such a standard event, I spent a while casually watching anime and finding my footing. Watching whatever I found interesting on Netflix. You know, stuff like One Punch Man, Akame ga Kill. But this was merely the top of the massive iceberg. If I'm going to be real, the anime that technically rarely started my journey into the shonen genre was One Punch Man. I honestly think it was Dragonball Super that took it to the next level. I remember watching the Tournament of Power and having my jaw utterly dropped, and that was the end of it for a while. A brief period of time became a bit of a blur. I only remember talking about shows with friends, and I eventually gave into the crushing pressure and the rise in popularity. And then I took the first recommendation: Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. FMOB for short. I am so glad I listened to my friend. The anime just opened up so many paths and possibilities for me, and before I even knew it, I was watching all sorts of things. My sister convinced me to watch A Silent Voice, then JJK entered the arena, and I ended up with a pretty rounded half of 2021 and 2020. It was from September onward, which I remember with painful detail, and by September I mean September of 2021. At this time I decided to start 2 keystone shows. 2 shows that form the absolute core of what I enjoy today: Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion. Not Evangelion for you people that don't know how to anime yet. That's ridiculous. I went in a relatively slow pace, finishing Evangelion in about 2 months and taking about 3 to finish Bebop. And I'm glad I took things slow, watching shows like Violet Evergarden to further my pain. I gave myself time to explore this sad genre. It just gave my brain time to process, even if I ended up binging the last 10 episodes of Evangelion because it messes with your brain so much. And then Demon Slayer happened. And for some reason, I had mixed it up with shows like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I watched 2 milliseconds of the first episode and realized, wow, that was stupid misconception. Now, the anime has ascended into some crazy thing, and it sets impossible standards for every show. I mean, he can do that? Also, go watch my review. Absolutely mental. This was around the time I started Attack on Titan, which is lots of, but also very fun. And now it's about to end. You know, this video doesn't really have room for depressing topics, which is why we move on to today. I have now officially branched out of the shonen action genre, aside from November, and I've decided to watch basically all of Makoto Shinkai's works. I hope I didn't butcher his name. I don't think I did. And if you don't know who he is, he basically wrote and directed one of the most popular anime films of all time, that film being Your Name. He also made other things like Weathering with You. I can't remember the Japanese names to any of the shows, but thank you for watching, do the subscribes, and goodbye.